What's up, Metal Addicts? This is Justin giving you a quick recap of what happened at Raid Series New York. Today was Raid Series New York. It took place at Governor's Island, and the raid started today at 8 o'clock. The way to register for it was at raidseries.com, and Raid Series is different from any other obstacle course race. Raid Series does not give medals individually. They do it by points, and they have a big event taking place in Boston next month where they're doing their championship. So I spoke to the race director, which you can see in the videos that I'll post later, and asked him how these points work. Apparently, if you come number 1, you get 99 points. So the place that you come in, they give you the difference in points, and you have to do at least 3 of these events. They did New York City, they've done Boston, and they're about to do Boston, and they're about to do Portland. So how did this thing work? So I registered online. I actually got a discount at rush49.com, and all the wait times were between 8 and 9 a.m. I figured, hey, why not? So I registered for the 8 a.m. wave. It was myself, my boy Carl, and my boy Henry, and we made Team Metal Addict. Team Metal Addict, I'm very proud of us. This is our first team ever, and we came in number 3 of all male teams. Number 3. But anyways, let's talk about how getting there and parking and so forth. So this took place at Governor's Island. Governor's Island, we kind of got there a bit late, but so much was taking place. The Pope showed up, Joe Biden showed up, and apparently by the time we got to Governor's Island, a Marine actually came to me and said, hey, that was President Obama's helicopter. So this is one hell of a weekend. This kind of worked to the detriment of Urban Raid because of all the stuff that took place. They said over 100 people could not make it to the race. So about 200 people were at this event. So I was kind of wondering once we got to Governor's Island what type of event this was going to be. The race time got pushed from 8 o'clock to 8:33 in the morning. Everybody got pushed. How's this going to go down? Because it felt so intimate. They did happen to do waves. They had about 4 or 5, maybe 6 waves of people going at once. So that was cool. Race Series is a 5K, so you run, and it turns out that there's a lot of running. It's a sprinter's course, only 12 obstacles, and the obstacles were very simple to do. So I would even rank this along with the easier obstacles of a city challenge race. Maybe easier than that. But if you don't like to run, this is probably not the best obstacle race for you to start with. Start with city challenge so that there's obstacles and run your way through the course. But if you like to run and you're transitioning to obstacle course racing, Race Series is for you. So we're sprinting, we're doing the hurdles. Marine hurdles are pretty much a trademark of Race Series, and I say that because I actually fumbled on my first attempt. The hurdles are actually like this tall. So this tall would be about, from the ground, maybe about 5 feet, maybe 4'9", and you actually have to jump over these 3 hurdles. I'm not going to say any names, but I saw a guy actually go under through the whole thing, which shows you how new these hurdles are. Or maybe he knew the rules, but he was paying more attention to his time. Whatever. After you do that, it was kind of like City Challenge where they had back-to-back obstacles. So we had the marine hurdles, and then we had tire pulls, and then we had bear crawl nets, and then you start running for like another mile. So you just want to pace yourself as you do the Raid Series, which was kind of cool. Raid Series actually used the fact that they were intimate to their advantage. One of the highlights of the race was having the Marines there, and they had a pull-up bar for everyone, and they were giving prizes. Of the prizes they gave keychains, they gave bottles, they gave shirts, and they gave a backpack. So if you did 20 pull-ups, your grand prize was a t-shirt. If you do 10, you get yourself a bottle. Unfortunately, your boy decided to do 10 pull-ups because I saw my man Carl talking stuff at the beginning of the race just to warm up. But after I did the race again, I only did like another 11 or whatever. But to Carl and to Henry, those guys did about 35, 40 total individually. So shout out to them. They actually got themselves a Marine t-shirt. I'll get them next time. Whatever. Anyway, plenty of good people. The camaraderie was there. As far as the event organizing, they ran out of medium t-shirts, and I'm a size medium. So I'm actually wearing a ladies' Race Series shirt, because it was promised to me that they would have on the other boat, the next boat, more medium-sized shirts. But whatever. It didn't work out, but I'm happy with what it is that I had. However, this was the only gear that they gave at Raid Series. It was just the t-shirt. There's no medals, just the t-shirt. And a complimentary beer by Shock Top, which was delicious. But It would be nice to actually see if they sold any headbands or any keychains or wrists, you know, some memorabilia to take away besides the race bib, since there's no medals for everyone. Shout out to everyone that did actually win the medal. There were a lot of people that raced in their age division up to age 50 to 60, and that was very inspiring to watch. I guess I can say that the race series, I would give it an A, because they knew how to use the intimacy to their advantage. The pull-up bars were great. The obstacle courses, even though they were very simple and spread out, worked to their advantage. And last but not least, getting off the island was very simple to do. We were concerned of how to get there since the ferry was free and left at 7 a.m. So if you didn't make that ferry, you were stuck with the other 100 people until the next ferry came. And the next ferry came at 10:30 in the morning. So you were basically stuck. As far as getting off the island, that ferry moved every 15 minutes. So that was great. Obstacles were challenging. The parking was decent. I only paid $15 for parking at a nearby parking garage in downtown Manhattan. So that was phenomenal. I think it was an early bird special. So if you actually watch this video in time for the next New York City race series, just find yourself a parking garage there and research the parking prices that they have. So, race series, I give you guys a 2 thumbs up from the Medal Addict. Everyone did really well. The medals were really cool. Just keep in mind that there are no medals individually. It's just the top men, top female in each division. They have a top team for co-ed team, as long as you have 3 people, and then the top team for males. So we finished at number 3. There was a team that won number 1, and their time was in 21 minutes with 12 obstacles. These people are from New Hampshire, Maine, just to name a few. So it's very competitive, very diverse, and not exclusive to New York City. Race series will be next month in Boston for their grand finale, and they've invited your boy Medal Addict to come and see them. Next Saturday, we're going to check out Warrior Dash in Connecticut. Helmets up. We're going to go to Connecticut. We're going to see what that's about and cover that race there. As you guys know, I already have 2 Warrior Dash medals, looking to make it 4 or 5. It's your boy Medal Addict. Check me out on Instagram, Medal Addict. You can also check out MedalAddict.com to see the newest blogs, the newest entries that we have. The site's still being updated as we speak, but I'm willing to take any suggestions to the video. That's all the time we have for now. Touching now, Medal Addicts. Just jump in.